MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Cesar Hernandez. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Drilled to first. Freeman is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saunders is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's a .311 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Second. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Ball and a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan Braun. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Braun is retired leading off the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Beltre over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Starlin Castro in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. Castro makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play. And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in to try it again. George Springer 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hence giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So
Leading off for the
first
Royals,
delivery to him on the way.
the shortstop, Marcus
Popped him up.
coming in.
Posey is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. 1 out, nobody on. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
On the year, Vasquez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius.
Designated hitter,
And the pitch.
Gregorius.
Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready to take his hacks again, Victor Rivera, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Well hit to right, but foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Michael Saunders. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No balls and a strike to count. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. KC down in order. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Freeman has a play. 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Up around the face. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence. Into the corner. He makes the catch. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Braun stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mark Madsen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Royals go down. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Hard hit towards center. And Beltre's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a liner. Pence is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 35.
Victor Rivera will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Beltre, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun on the run. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. No. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Gonzalez comes set, 1-0 on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hey. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Roy. Here's Michael Saunders now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Hit hard to third. Madsen has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
In once again, Ryan Braun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam pass.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Tyler Duffy been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible. But this...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Madsen. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A ball and a strike now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back now from Kansas City, Missouri, as we get set to begin the top of the 9th inning in this one. Derek Randolph enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th.
Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Bullet back up the middle. Jackson is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the game.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. Braun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hernandez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Vasquez, a runner at second with one away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Freeman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get...
Royals baseball starts right now. In now, Xander Bogaerts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pence on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A ball and no strikes. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Buster Posey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. to short. Taken in by Simeon. The second for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Austin.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings. And this team's sitting pretty right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Here's George Springer. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's hitless in 6 tries. Liner toward right center. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
In now is the Yankees DH, Didi Gregorius. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see the powerful. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Left fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Saunders will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Garland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mark Madsen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So digging in now, Victor Rivera. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. 1 out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. A spin and a throw, and he will get him at first. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Christian Vasquez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. So a runner at first with 2 away, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Push softly over toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is low, ball 1. Margot is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Again, another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rivera ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in now for the Yankees, Adrian Beltre will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Beltre still playing here at age 38. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius. First offering on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 35, Victor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Madsen right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Now here it comes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Saunders going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
To 1-2 now. On the ground now for Beltre at third. And that's the second out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Pence looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Changeup called strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So striding in, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So one away in the inning now for Michael Saunders. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hernandez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down.
Christian Vasquez.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In the air now, out to right field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is Julio Nieves is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped up. Madsen is calling for it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Michael.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Saunders. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Low for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-1 the count now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In there, 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in the zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saunders is under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail here 4. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He'll start us off in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, George Springer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Beltre leads off first with 1 away. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
First baseman number 35, Victor Rivera.
Ready once again, Victor Rivera. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit to right, but foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mark Madsen, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. At the plate, Nick Markakis will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line hard, but foul. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Saunders. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lines it out to center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And on to first with it is. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer coming on, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And they'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The Yanks get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Chris Stratton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the...
Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Boyer is up with it, and quickly there are 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Posey, a native of Georgia, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Patrick Boyer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm hoping to see Evan Gattis turn it around a bit. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab him out.
Next for New York, Adrian Beltre. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
First offering on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Cardenas charging this one. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Here's Justin Upton now. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in now, Adam Jones. Fouled away. He's got the average up to 307 here. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Line drive to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 0 for 4. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 21 driven in.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Evan Gattis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Jones on second. Reddick is over at first with 1 away. Way in front of that fastball. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So next to the plate for Texas, J.P. Crawford. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the game, first baseman, Victor.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, an impressive 4 for 7. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Here's Michael Saunders now.
Michael Saunders.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in for third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Buster Posey.
He swings and lines it to left.
Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Adam Eaton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Changeup in for a strike. Now the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
So he got him swinging. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the game, center fielder, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Beltre carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton. And there's the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. One left.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Adam.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick. A base hit in his first trip. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez moving to his left, and that's in there. Base hit, and he'll go to second here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Riding in once again, Michael Saunders. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Crawford gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter. Shortstop. Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Cardenas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Up next for the Rangers, J.P. Crawford. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Cardenas aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit to second. Gonna be a tough play, and the throw is not gonna be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Patrick Boyer, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Upton is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is digging in and looking for more. Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Upton on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Buster Posey now. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Springer at third with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Crawford has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Hit to short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready now, Roger Cardenas. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 0-1 the count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bogarts is under it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Victor Rivera. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Cardenas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position. 2-out knock, I feel that really is going to break this game open.
Oliver Perez.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Perez, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Hit back up the middle. One there on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Patrick Boyer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Here's Beltre. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 4. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And here's George Springer. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Hernandez throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His individual history against Jake McGee is just 2 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Two out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rangers back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on the show. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Gregory Infante comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Michael Saunders now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home, and this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.